catastrophic failures took place this weekend. Let's get into it, comic fan. Another week, another list. Thor Love and Thunder came out this past weekend, and Gem Mint from Gem Mint Collectibles, I planned to see it. I took a nap, slept through the showtime, and I still haven't seen the movie. Hot damn.
Even though it's getting mixed reviews, I still want to see it. I'm new in town and I purchased tickets for the wrong theater and then I couldn't get seats for the next showing. I'm going to try to go later today.
So you haven't seen it yet as of the day of this filming either?
No, have not. And this list is post Thor Love and Thunder.
That's right. Hit the like, slap the subscribe button. The numbers are in. These are the sales that took place right as the movie debuted this past week. At the list at number 10, Journey into Mystery 83, the first appearance of Thor. I sit in front of one every single video, but this is a golden record reprint debuting in 1966.
Golden record reprint. These reprints have been showing up on the list lately. I've always thought they were dope. It's like the first variant, the first facsimile edition, if you will. Looking just like Journey into Mystery 83, just missing the price.
Next best thing indeed. There's no issue number on this comic book, and there are no interior advertisements. We had a 4.5 that sold for $500 back in 2021, sell for $506 this past week, an increase of 1%. An 8.5 that sold for $550 back in 2021, outdone with an 82% increase this week, selling for $1,000.
Then we got a CGC 9.2, which sold for $1,000 back in 2021, up 10%, now selling for $1,100. And keep on the lookout for the Fantastic Four issue 1 and Amazing Spider-Man issue 1 golden record reprints.
Comic fam, you got to utilize that code TOM101 on the best comic app in existence. We're talking Key Collector Comics, available for both Androids and iPhones. Catalog your comics, get suggested pricing, keep up with the rapidly moving marketplace, get access to the Hot 10 before Gem and myself even hit the mic every single week, and support the show at the list at number 9. Gem, we got a repeat offender. We have Boys number 1 to talk about.
The boys are back in town, wrapping up a successful and critically acclaimed season 3, and you kind of see these ebbs and flows with television show books. If you remember Walking Dead, you'll have lows in the off season, and then you'll have highs during the peak of the hype. It looks like we're back to where this book once was.
Boys Season 3 has a 97% fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes and has an 87% audience score. This comic book has hit number 4 on the Hot 10 in the last 7 days and is now hitting number 9 for a good reason. The 9.2 tied its record at $200, and it hasn't hit that since November 2020.
A CGC 9.6 hit its highest transaction for this year and the third highest at all time, coming in at 270.
And then we have a 9.8, which we were discussing last week was averaging a 90-day trend of $380. This past week, season 3 completes. Did it go up? Did it go down? Well, it went way up. We have 6 sales that all took place this past week, all hitting above $400, and a 9.8 is back with a $500 sale. Hot damn, comic fan.
Big shout out to Nick Barucci and the rest of the crew over at Dynamite. Congrats on the show. Looking forward to season 4 and that spin-off series. Number 8 on the list, it ain't the golden record reprint, baby. It's Amazing Spider-Man issue 3, the OG.
That's right, first appearance of Dr. Otto Octavius and a classic book. Take a look at this, 0.5. Half the cover was missing, and it broke the 4-digit milestone this week, a sale of $1,080, which is 14% higher than its $950 record holder from 2020.
A CGC 1.0, so not that much better, didn't break an all-time new record, but it tied its all-time high, selling for $1,500.
And then we had a 1.5 that shattered records this week. Although 1%, this is a pricey book. Prior record being set in January, selling for $1,875. Now, Dr. Otto Octavius came and went on screen, completed his story arc. Did the book go down? No, it went up 1%, now selling for $1,900. Oh, damn. Next on the list at number 7, Thor 126, debuting in 1966. Gem, we haven't seen the movie yet. I'm hoping Hercules shows up.
I guess spoiler for us for not having seen the movie yet, but this is a classic battle between Thor and Hercules. We have an $800 8.0 that tied its all-time record high. A CGC 4.5 went from $150 in 2021 for an increase of 29%, now selling for $193.
Formerly titled Journey into Mystery, we have a 6.0 that went for $227 in 2021, up 10%, now selling for $250. Without spoiling the movie in the comment section, if you've seen the movie, what'd you think? Jem, I'm pretty proud of myself. Having not missed a Marvel release in this way in quite some time, I've done a hell of a job avoiding spoilers.
I've only been mildly spoiled. I just think the overall reaction is kind of a spoiler too. Some people are hating it, some people are loving it. I don't know.
And now at the list at number 6, Avengers number 9, debuting in 1964, Wonder Man's first appearance, who landed on the Hot 10, then the Trending 10, then the Hot 10 again, then the Hot 10 again today. Hot damn.
It's getting hot in here, I guess. Wonder Man has been spiking ever since those teases that we got in WandaVision. Now that we know he's getting his own Disney Plus show, we're seeing more and more sales. A CGC 5.0 sold for $500, which is the second all-time high, right under the $515 sale.
The 5.0 nearly hit the record. Take a look at this 4.5. That shattered the record by $9, selling for $450 last week, up 2%, now selling for $460.
Hey, a win is a win, just like the CGC 6.0, which sold for $635 last year, up now 11%, selling for $705.
At the list at number 5, Incredible Hulk 340, the direct edition. Last week, we were talking about the newsstand. This right here is known to be one of the best covers of all time, created by the ToddFather himself, Todd McFarlane.
But first, let's talk about that CGC 9.8 newsstand edition. Now, there have only been 4 public sales. It's sold now for $3,901. And to put that into perspective, there was 2 sales for $4,000 and 1 sale for $3,400.
The book is getting piping hot. Let's prove it here by comparing recent sales with 90-day average sales. A 9.4 hit $300 this week. The average 90-day is $279, trending 8% higher.
The 9.6 is averaging $420, and we had 2 sales, one for $450 and the other for $446.
And these are all direct market copies, by the way. A 9.8 hitting $1,725, and $1,650 this week is looking like a sweet deal considering that the average was $1,589. This comic is moving up in price, and if members want to secure this Wolverine key classic book, they may be losing out on time to get it for the lowest it may ever be, because I'm hearing rumors about Wolverine already being in production.
Another character to spec on, Silver Surfer, coming in at number 4 on the list. Not his first appearance, but his first solo series, Silver Surfer issue 1.
1968, first ongoing Silver Surfer book, origin of Silver Surfer and the origin of the Watchers. The first appearance of Shalabal. We have a 3.0 going for $680 this past week. That is up 12% when you compare to the $607 average over the last 90 days.
The 5.0 sold for $999, which is an 11% increase over its $901 90-day average.
The 5.5 hitting $1,100 this past week is up 4% over the $1,062 90-day average. Something's going on with Silver Surfer. This book is getting piping hot again.
But wait, there's one more sale. A CGC 7.0 sold for $2,100 this week. Its 90-day average, $1,920, putting it at a 9% increase.
I'm hoping this type of comparison over a 90-day average better gives perspective to the collectors looking to invest in pricier books, because they may not be record breakers, but traditionally when we're reporting on records being shattered, that book has sailed. You're not looking to buy that book anymore. You're hoping to get it when it starts to dip. Let me know in the comment section below if you like these 90-day average comparisons, because the books be hot regardless. At the list at number 3, New Mutants 98, debuting in 1991.
I feel like, is this a spoiler? Is this like a post-credit scene or something? I haven't seen New Mutants 98 on this list in a long time. It hasn't been hot for a while. We know he's coming to the MCU in some way, shape, or form. But there's a lot of sales here, which makes me a little curious. A 6.0 averaged $266. This week selling for $305, putting it up 15%.
The 7.5 90-day average was $295. That's up 10% this week, now selling for $325. Jam and myself are headed to San Diego Comic-Con. If rumors are correct, we may see a hint about Deadpool 3. I think that may be why members are starting to scoop this book up now more than they have over the last 90 days plus.
Hope to see you guys there at San Diego as well. We have a CGC 9.2. It's up 3% over its 90-day average, selling for $475.
The 9.4 90-day average was $504, and this past week it's up 19%, selling for $600.
And lastly, we have a 9.6. It sold for $664, 8% higher than its $614 90-day average.
Comic fam, we do this video every single week talking about the comic books defining this generation of collectors. Without skipping a beat, rain or shine, convention or not. We're basically married to the comic fam. And if you enjoy what we do, hit the link in the description and join the July Mystery Mail Call. Give me an excuse to send you comics every single month. One per box. You only have one more day to join. Every member gets a Daredevil #1 with cover art done by Marvel legacy artist Gary Frank. We got classic Elektra going out to every member.
What an awesome cover, and we didn't need to see the movie to already get spoiled about this book. #2 on the list, Strange Tales 138, the first appearance of Eternity, which is the twin brother of Infinity, and we saw that Jane Foster in the cavernous area with the sculptures already.
Indeed, and that teaser spiked this book up 400% before the movie was even released. Take a look at these price record breakers. A 5.5 hitting 165 in 2021, up 26%, now selling for $208. And the 6.0 couldn't even keep up. Prior record set for 168 in September, up 18%, selling for $9 less than the 5.5, hitting $199.
One great bump up at 6.5, which sold for $259 back in April, is up 2%, selling for $263.
Hit the like, slap the subscribe button. Behind me is an Omni-Man Invincible #1 Tyler Kirkham variant you can win by letting me know in the comment section what you think about this list and the #1 hottest book in the world. During the debut of Thor, Love and Thunder, this is the hottest book that happened in 2022 prior and during the release of the movie. We have Journey into Mystery Annual #1 debuting in 1965.
The first appearance of Hercules and Zeus. We kind of already know they're in the movie, so no spoilers there. Do they get killed? Does Gore butcher them? That's yet to be seen. Let's take a look at some of these record breakers.
We have a 3.0 that hit $400 in February, up 2%, selling for $407. And while we're at it, the 3.0, the 5.0, and the 6.5 are all trending higher than their 90-day average.
Makes a lot of sense. The 6.0 that you mentioned sold for $835 back in 2021. It's up 14%, now selling for $950.
Now take a look at this. We also see a Canadian edition sell for $349, a 2.0 with no publicly recorded sales data prior to this week. We looked up on the CGC census to find a lonely 7% Canadian price variance listed. This is a very scarce book, but considering how scarce it is surprising how unwanted it seems to be.
You know, we give a lot of love to newsstand editions or even Mark Jewelers, but it seems when it comes to like Silver Age Pence copies or Canadian editions, they just don't get as much love.
I gotta hear what the community thinks about this conundrum in the comment section below, because in the past we have talked about Canadian price record breakers, but because they're such an outlier, they happen so seldomly, and there's not a whole lot of historical data to back these prices up, they are tough to determine their true value. And in a market where members in the comic fam value scarcity seemingly over everything else, it seems strange that they're not valued more. Let me know in the comment section, and as always,
geek responsibly and stay minty fresh.
Enough said. Join myself, Jam Mint, and the rest of my homies on the best new place to buy and sell collectibles, Whatnot, available for both Androids and iPhones. $start auctions that last as little as 15 seconds long. Link in the description, and we have 2 other videos for you to check out. We made them for you. Enjoy them.